It's a full house and it's a full grid as our latest F1 World event is just moments away. So have you picked your favourite driver to cheer on? Unlike most Formula One tracks, Imola is driven anti-clockwise and offers our drivers today just over 3 miles of glistening wet tarmac to negotiate. It's made up of a roughly equal split of 9 right-hand turns and 10 left-hand. Watch the drivers on the way into turn 16. Managing their speed there will be crucial, with the rain only adding to the difficulty of that downhill braking section, which then, of course, leads into the track's longest straight, though no DRS there today, of course. And as our drivers line up on the grid, it's eyes on the competition, but for each and every one of our drivers in the cockpit, it's eyes on the prize, and that prize is victory. Well, Anthony Davidson, it's a big day for them. Their first time in the division. How should they approach it?
It's all a bit new and you have to go into it with your eyes open and just, figure it out yourself. Nobody can drive the thing for you, but you have to rely on others around you in many ways to get the best out of yourself.
Back of the grid's not what we're aiming for. See if you can make up a few places at the start. Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps. Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. this is your final lap of the race. You're in the top 10 now, keep it up. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. That is some great, clean racing right there, mate. And you hit the target. Well done.
They take the checkered flag then here in Imola in what has been another outstanding Grand Prix.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers of... So many races, so many stories. Who knows what the next chapter has in... Well, I don't know about you, but the nerves are gradually building here in the commentary box. We're just moments away from lights out at our latest F1 World event. Silverstone circuit then is 3.6 miles long, has a total of 18 corners, and of course is no stranger to the rain. There won't be any DRS available in these conditions, but the Wellington and Hangar straights are still good opportunities to tuck into the slipstream and make a pass. Some really technical terms coming up for our drivers today. Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, making that unforgettable triple header. And of course, then there's the high-speed cops. The first battle is keeping it together on the track, and there are positions to be gained and made here. Well, Anthony Davidson, it's a big day for them. Their first time in the division. How should they approach it?
It's always nice to make that step up. You remember the car that you were driving before, but you want to take that energy into the new category and try and deliver like you did before. It sounds easy, but more often than not, it isn't that easy, and you just got to find your way.
We're going to struggle for a good position in this race unless we can gain some early positions. See what you can do. Right, let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, good work. Great pass. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Yes, good stuff. That is a good day's work. We hit the target and you brought it home cleanly.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today.
A great team victory today, Crofty. That's the important bit here. On home soil, the drivers delivered, the team delivered as well.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up. We've gone wheel to wheel, we've seen thrills and spills. Who knows what's coming next? So join us again for more F1 World action.
Arıyoruz da böyle darbuka, böyle arabesk falan çalsın. Göbek atalım ya. Abi azıcık göbek atalım ya. The city go crazy on a Friday. Start giving me a migraine. Waiting in line getting sloppy, so I'm out. Minimum cat was 1,000.
The F1 World Calendar takes us across the globe and back home again. Welcome along to our latest event. Who knows what's going to happen today? It's a short lap here in Spielberg with just 10 corners, 7 to the right and 3 to the left, making up the total distance of 2.6 miles. And expect to see a lot of cars running wide today, especially through the last corner, as the wet conditions make the cars skittish through the downhill sections. And as our drivers line up on the grid, they'll be staring off and up into the distance. Turn 1, up the hill, a great place to make up positions if you're down the race order. Well, Anthony Davidson, it's a big day for them. Their first time in the division. How should they approach it?
Yeah, I mean, look, you're facing new competition, new machinery. You're trying to get your head around it all. But you have to sort of just go into it a bit more blinkered than that and just focus on the job that you're doing and just keep an eye on the lap times and compare yourself against yourself, the lap times you've done. Don't focus on anybody else. This is your moment, and you can learn from your own mistakes, learn what does work, what doesn't work, and you'll propel yourself forward that way.
We're at the back, but give it 100%. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going. Final lap. Push, push. Well, mate, that was great stuff, but I feel like you've not done yourself a favour there, because now the expectation is right up there every time.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Austria, and a truly magnificent drive to hang on and take the win.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the...
Welcome then to the podium. Well, it's been glory for some, less so for others. But who knows, the tables might turn next time out. Plenty more races to come this season, so join us again. It's